Many people feel something is missing in their lives. They wake up each day with a sense of unease, a feeling that there is more to life than what they are currently experiencing. They go through the motions, moving from one task to the next without much thought or reflection. The daily grind consumes them. They work tirelessly, often at jobs that do not fulfill them. They eat quickly, sometimes alone, and sleep restlessly, only to repeat the cycle the next day. They have families and friends, people who care about them and whom they care about. Yet even in the company of loved ones, a sense of isolation can persist, but deep down, they feel empty. This emptiness is not easily explained or understood. It lingers, casting a shadow over their daily lives. Something is not quite right. They look at themselves in the mirror and wonder who they have become. They sit alone, pondering the meaning of their existence. This is the feeling of living a conditioned life. A life shaped by external expectations and societal norms. We are conditioned from a young age. From the moment we are born, we are taught how to behave, what to believe, and what is considered important. Our parents, teachers, and society tell us who to be. They provide us with a framework for understanding the world, but this framework can be restrictive. We learn what to think, how to act, and what to value. These lessons are ingrained in us, shaping our perceptions and guiding our actions. This conditioning can be helpful in the sense that it teaches us the rules of the world, helping us navigate social structures and organize our thoughts by learning to read and write effectively. But it can also be limiting. When we adhere too strictly to these external guidelines, we may find ourselves feeling trapped, unable to explore our true potential. When we live according to others' expectations, we lose touch with ourselves. Our true desires and passions become buried under layers of conformity. We forget our dreams and desires. The aspirations that once fueled our imagination are replaced by practical concerns and societal pressures. We stop listening to our intuition. The inner voice that once guided us becomes faint, drowned out by the noise of the external world. We become disconnected from our true selves. This disconnection creates a void, a sense of incompleteness that is hard to ignore. The more we stray from our authentic selves, the more profound this emptiness becomes. It creates a sense of longing for something more, a yearning for a deeper connection, a more meaningful existence. This longing is a call to self-discovery. It is an invitation to explore who we truly are, beyond the conditioning and expectations. It is the beginning of the journey toward wholeness, a journey that requires courage, introspection, and a willingness to break free from the conditioned life. Carl Jung, a prominent psychologist, used the term persona to describe the mask we wear in public. This mask is the image we present to the world. It is shaped by social expectations and our desire to fit in. We all wear personas to some extent. It is a necessary part of living in society. The persona helps us navigate social situations. It allows us to function in different roles, such as employee, friend, or parent. However, problems arise when the persona becomes too dominant. We can lose sight of our true selves. We may identify too strongly with our job title or social status. We become fixated on appearances. Our true personality gets buried beneath layers of social conditioning. Jung once beautifully said, "Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. He who looks outside dreams. He who looks inside awakens." The shadow is a concept in Jungian psychology. It refers to the hidden or unconscious aspects of our personality. These are the parts of ourselves that we reject or repress. Our shadow often contains negative traits, These might be anger, aggression, or selfishness. We hide these traits from the world. We may even deny they exist within us. But the shadow also holds positive qualities. These are often undeveloped talents or unacknowledged strengths that hold a tremendous amount of power and influence if harnessed and integrated correctly. These aspects are repressed because they don't fit our self-image or social expectations. Confronting our shadow is essential for self-discovery. It requires honesty and courage, but it also requires pain. Jung says there is no coming to consciousness without pain. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. We must be willing to courageously face our darkness, our immense pain, and use it to embrace our hidden potential. Individuation is another core concept in Jungian psychology. It is the process of becoming a unique and whole individual. This involves integrating all aspects of ourselves, including our conscious and unconscious. Jung said, "The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Individuation is not about achieving perfection. It is a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. It's about the journey of embracing our wholeness. Wholeness is not achieved by cutting off a portion of one's being, but by integration of the contraries, acknowledging both our light and shadow sides, with the ultimate awareness to live a more authentic and meaningful life. This journey is not always easy. It requires us to confront our fears, challenge our beliefs, and step outside our comfort zones. But the rewards are significant. We find greater self-awareness, purpose, and inner peace. Obstacles on the path include fear, resistance, and denial. The path to individuation is rarely smooth. We encounter internal resistance. Fear is a major obstacle. We fear judgment, rejection, and the unknown. This fear can keep us trapped in familiar patterns. We may resist change, even if it's necessary for growth. We cling to old beliefs and behaviors, even if they no longer serve us. Denial is another obstacle. We may deny our feelings, ignore our intuition, or refuse to acknowledge our shadow self. But Jung articulated, "How can I be substantial if I do not cast a shadow? I must have a dark side also if I am to be whole." Recognizing these obstacles is crucial, but also recognizing we cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. So how about we accept they are opportunities for growth? No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to the depths of hell. By facing our fears and confronting our inner resistance, we break free from limitations and move closer to our true selves. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Archetypes, universal patterns in the human psyche. Carl Jung proposed the concept of archetypes. These are universal, inherited patterns of thought and behavior. They reside in the collective unconscious, which is a reservoir of shared human experiences. Archetypes manifest in myths, stories, religions, and art across cultures. Examples of archetypes include the hero, the sage, the mother, and the trickster. Each archetype carries specific qualities and themes. These archetypes influence our perceptions, emotions, and interactions. Understanding archetypes provides insights into our motivations and behaviors. We can recognize these patterns in ourselves and others. This awareness enhances our understanding of human nature and the human condition. Balancing the inner masculine and feminine anima and animus, Jung believed that within each individual exists both masculine and feminine energies. He termed these the animus and anima, respectively. The animus represents the masculine archetype within a woman. while the anima represents the feminine archetype within a man. These archetypes are not limited to gender roles. They represent fundamental aspects of the psyche. The animus embodies assertiveness, logic, and independence. The anima embodies intuition, emotionality, and creativity. Individuation involves integrating and balancing these energies. This balance leads to psychological health. It allows us to express ourselves fully and connect with others in meaningful ways. Beyond the ego, discovering the true self. The ego is our conscious sense of self. It is the part of us that navigates the world, making decisions, forming opinions, and interacting with others. The ego is essential for our day-to-day functioning, helping us to understand our place in society and our relationships with those around us. It is the part of us that thinks, feels, and experiences the world. Our emotions, thoughts, and perceptions are all filtered through the ego, shaping our reality and our understanding of who we are. However, Jung argued that the ego is only one aspect of the self. He believed that there is a deeper, more comprehensive part of our psyche that encompasses much more than our conscious mind. The self, in Jungian terms, refers to the totality of our being. It includes not only our conscious thoughts and feelings, but also our unconscious desires, fears, and potentials. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. The unconscious mind holds the parts of ourselves that we are not aware of, including repressed memories, instincts, and archetypes. The self is the archetype of wholeness and unity. It represents the integration of all aspects of our personality, both known and unknown. The Jungian self connects us to something larger than ourselves. This connection can be to the universe, to nature, our collective unconscious, or to a higher spiritual power. We all want this experience of belonging, but like Jung once said, people will do anything, no matter how absurd, in order to avoid facing their own souls. Transcend the limitations of the ego and enter your soul. Recognize, in all chaos, there is a cosmos. In all disorder, a secret order. The journey of self-discovery requires dedication, patience, and a willingness to explore the depths of one's own being. Each step taken is a step towards greater understanding and self-awareness. It is not a destination. There is no final arrival. Instead, it is a lifelong journey filled with moments of insight, learning, and transformation. The road may be long and winding, but each twist and turn brings new opportunities for growth and self-discovery. It is about embracing the journey and learning along the way. Several key practices facilitate this journey to connect with our inner selves and to understand the deeper aspects of our psyche. These include self-reflection. Take time for introspection. This involves looking inward and examining our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, asking empowering questions. It is through self-reflection that we gain insight into our true nature and begin to understand the motivations behind our actions. Identify patterns and habits that may be holding us back, and to make conscious choices to change them. Jung said, "To ask the right question is already half the solution of a problem. To question limiting patterns and habits is already half the solution." Questions are one of our greatest resources. Dreams are also a window into the unconscious mind and can provide valuable insights into our inner world. By exploring our dreams, we can uncover hidden truths and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. They offer valuable insights from the unconscious. Dreams can reveal our deepest fears, desires, and unresolved conflicts. And by working with them, we can begin to heal and integrate these aspects of ourselves. Active imagination. Engage in creative activities to explore and express our inner world works too. Through activities such as painting, writing, or playing music, we can connect with our unconscious mind and bring its contents into conscious awareness. Creative expression allows us to process and integrate our experiences and to foster new perspectives on our lives. A therapist can also provide guidance and support on your journey. Therapy offers a safe and supportive space to explore our thoughts and feelings and to work through any challenges we may be facing. As we move through life, we encounter new challenges and opportunities for growth. Each experience, whether positive or negative, is an opportunity to learn and evolve. By facing these challenges with courage and resilience, we can continue to grow, transform, become wiser each year. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more content to guide you on your journey of self-discovery. As always, sending lots of love to you. Thank you for watching.